Originally, we didn't plan to review Space Jam 2 as we thought it would be a waste of our time more than the film itself already was, but if we can spend just a few minutes convincing anybody who has not experienced this suffering to save their money, we'd be doing our jobs well. Enjoy.
Space Jam 2 is literally everything that's wrong with society ever. Now, I know I'm coming in hot here, and it doesn't seem as if I'm in the minority when I say Space Jam 2 is an awful film, but I'd like to be one of the people who points out that it really shouldn't even exist. When you're trying to build up your protagonist by showing highlights of the 2-hour special for ESPN that he set up so that he could cash in on marketing to announce that he was leaving his home city to go to Miami to chase rings, you kind of get the sense that the movie doesn't understand the phrase irony. Because Space Jam 2 is, at its core, a film about trying to oppose the system, the machine, in this case, the AI played by Don Cheadle, who is trying to homogenize everything in the world of film, trying to create this algorithm for good entertainment, sort of like just taking the most popular athlete and stuffing him in a movie with the Looney Tunes. What's worse is not all of the weird, unrelated tie-ins the movie forces down our throat. Pennywise and Jim Carrey's The Mask sitting at ringside. It's not even the absurdities like cutting scenes of Pepe Le Pew while retaining scenes of Alex and the Droogies from Clockwork Orange. You know, sexual assaulters, objectively. The problem with the movie specifically is that it doesn't seem to be aware of the fact that it's trying to stuff everything in an attempt to please everybody that ultimately pleases nobody. In the original movie, the Looney Tunes were being attacked by aliens, and they were going to be basically enslaved. And Michael Jordan was also going to be enslaved if he didn't help them through a freak series of events. In this movie, LeBron James just arrives. He goes into this computer like Tron with his child. His child's taken by Don Cheadle. His child wants to be like a computer programmer, and LeBron's like, I don't want that. I want you to be an athlete, which is hilarious because LeBron seems like the first guy to be like, if you can make money not doing what I do, please go ahead and do it. They're in this machine. They go into all these old movies to find the Looney Tunes gracelessly doing shilling for those other properties. And then, lo and behold, all right, it's time to play some basketball. Why? Because Don Cheadle wants to play basketball. His goal in and of itself is kind of convoluted in and of itself. Oh, and by the way, if they lose, they're all stuck in the machine, and also anybody watching the stream of the game in the movie is going to be sucked in somehow. I don't fucking know. Buy our merch, buy the soundtrack. It's got nothing to do with Space Jam, but I believe that sales can fly. There's not a single joke in the movie that's funny. There's no action that occurs that makes coherent sense. LeBron is a boring lead actor without any heart, and fundamentally that's the biggest problem with this movie. There's just no heart. It is an attempt to cash in and make money without even giving the slightest pretense that it wants to entertain you in the process. It is worse than paint by numbers. It is throwing paint on the sidewalk, and then the paint goes over your driveway and stains it, and you're upset and you want it to be cleaned, and you go to them and you say like, hey, I gotta charge you guys now to fix my driveway, and they go, no, actually, we're gonna charge you for the service we've given you, and you go, I don't know what service, because I didn't want that. And this sucks, and this is not how I imagined adulthood would be like when I was in the theater watching Bill Murray be a basketball hero. Also, the ending is stupid, and if you have the misfortune of seeing it, just know that that final pass, trying not to spoil anything, completely destroys what would have almost been an interesting resolution to the entire plot. They couldn't even accidentally do anything right. Don't see Space Jam 2. Don't give them what they want. Try to just hold on to that childhood before this film kills it. It'll kill it.
Well, hey there. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to let us know by liking and subscribing so we can make sure you see our new videos in the future. In the meantime, why not go check out some of our other reviews, or some of our original content like Cold Flights, or the story of Russian director Larissa Shapitka. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Go ahead. Please? Alright, have a good day.